Okay, Pops, more and more we are seeing states stand up for the consumer, which is a damn good thing to see. We've got two stories, one out of Oklahoma.
Yes.
They've sent out a memo. We love our memos. They've sent a memo out to the dealers of the state of Oklahoma saying, hey, you got about a month, well, a couple weeks to figure out what you're doing, stop false advertising, and stop doing a few other things before we find you.
Yeah.
Then we also have a story out of your great state of New Jersey, some dealers getting fined there.
Yes.
Getting their dealer licenses revoked. Let's start in Oklahoma.
That's okay with me.
Well done.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got here, Dad.
Yes.
The Used Motor Vehicle and Parts Commission is initiating a review of dealer advertising.
Very good.
By the time you receive this email, we will have begun this review process. April 1st, 2022, we will begin assessing fines for the advertising violations we find after that date. This memo is from May 18th.
Well, wait, okay, so they sent the memo out 6 weeks after they started.
Wait, I totally misread that. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's not a warning shot.
No, it's you're about to be fined shot.
So this is what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Common advertising violations that we are now seeing. The price listed is not the actual price.
Ooh, that's never happened before anywhere.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah. The only cost items commission rules allow a dealer to exclude from the advertised price are tag, title, and tax and the processing fee. Any of the various add-on charges used because of, quote, inventory acquisition fees or additional costs for, quote, no trade-in or for, quote, not financing with dealer must be included in the advertised price.
Okay.
Another one that they're seeing is salespeople doing their own advertising. Interesting.
Yeah.
Usually the dealer the salesperson is working for is not identified. The phone number is given in the phone number. The phone number given is the phone number of the salesperson, and the dealer's phone number is not given. All dealer advertising must conspicuously display the name of the dealership.
Yeah.
Down payment is listed as the price of the vehicle. That's an interesting one.
Ooh, yeah.
Doc fees or administrative fees are considered processing fees. Some dealer advertising programs include language that indicate the fees are negotiable or different for financed or cash vehicles. Processing fees, if charged, must be charged on vehicle transactions, cash or finance, and must be the same for every vehicle sold.
There you have it.
And here you go. While this commission does not have any authority over new vehicle advertising, it is inevitable that in our review of franchise dealer used vehicle advertising, we will come across new vehicle advertising violations. We will forward the violations we find to the Motor Vehicle Commission.
You know, wouldn't it be nice if all the violations would fall under the province of, well, I don't know, one agency, as opposed to, well, it's one for used cars and it's one for new cars. And we might find something when we're looking at the used cars and we'll pass it on to the people that would be in charge of the new car side of things, but they might not be as active in trying. It just, you know, it must be dealers have a huge lobby at every state that helped to write the legislation to make it easier for dealers to get away with, consumer fraud.
It certainly does feel that way. We've got a long-form investigative piece that Justin on our team is working on.
If you're like me and you need to know about EVs, tune into our new show on YAA Electric, Plugged In, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Now, the other story, Dad, coming by way of New Jersey. 2 New Jersey men plead guilty, finally a guilty plea, guilty in Pennsylvania in scheme involving odometer tampering and title fraud.
Oh, that hardly ever happens.
100, if I'm not mistaken, 118 vehicles, Dad, had their odometers rolled back, false titles, cost consumers nearly $700,000 in expenses.
Okay.
This is not the first time, nor will it be the last time that we're hearing about people doing nefarious things when it comes to falsifying information about a vehicle, falsifying titles, odometer readings, etc. The defendants are scheduled to be sentenced on August 31st and September 1st, respectively, because, well, you can't do both on the same day. God knows that. Gronowski and Morganov each face a maximum sentence of 5 years in prison on the conspiracy to commit securities fraud charges. A federal district court judge will determine any sentence after considering the U.S. sentencing guidelines and other statutory factors. It's good to get people like these off the streets. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to check back on August 31st and September 1st, because I would be curious as to what the sentences are that are handed down. Yeah. To see if it's just like a slap on the wrist or if they really do get sentenced
to go to prison for this. Obviously, if you've been found guilty of rolling back odometers on 118 vehicles and falsifying titles, it's not of, well, we're not sure how that happened. It was, oh yeah, this is what we do. If you do it to that many vehicles, then there should be a severe penalty for that once you get caught and convicted.
Definitely.
I would think.
This happened between 2012 and 2016. If you don't think this is happening right now, you're mistaken. It's ongoing. NHTSA says that annually odometer fraud runs about $1 billion in losses.
Wow.
$1 billion.
That's what
This is one case that was $675,000. You got to be really careful. Got to get pre-purchase inspections. We recently, it was incredible. We sold someone an extended warranty. Join ya.com/extended warranty. He went to go get, and we got a pre-purchase inspection done on the vehicle. He went to go get repair work, and magically then, like 3 months later, the Carfax updated, and there was an odometer discrepancy, and someone had rolled back the odometer. The pre-purchase inspection didn't pick it up. The dealership didn't know about it, but magically it shows up on the Carfax 3 months later. Warranty voided, gets his money back.
Sure.
Car goes back to the dealership saying, I didn't buy a car with an odometer rollback. This happens. You got to be wary of it. And we got to see more and more things done on the state level with the attorneys generals. Hopefully they don't slap a wrist here. Hopefully they do make a statement out of this.
No, if people are doing this consistently, then they're just showing a bad faith. Consistently, and that should be punished. Those type of things should not just be a slap on the wrist or probation.
Yep.
They have consciously chosen to go down the wrong path.
To mislead people, yeah.
Yes, and people should pay for that with time behind bars.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
All right, Pops, thanks for your time as always.
Well, thank you.